Hi everyone, my name is Mohammad Bilal and I am from Maratha Mandal Polytechnic Belgaum. Today I am going to present the topic GIS softwares and applications. Here we are going to learn what is GIS, what are the softwares and how these softwares works and what are the applications we can do from these softwares. First of all, we are going to see what is GIS. Full form of GIS is Geographic Information System, where geo means Earth and graph means data. A geographic information system is a computer-based mapping tool used to manipulate, capture, analyze, and present large set of data on a map. Data only related to Earth. Next is objectives of GIS. Here you can see, as before, the mapping was done on a paper or sieve mapping. The maps were also simple without full detailing and was not so accurate. Now by using GIS we can make any type of information within seconds to create a new information. It also reduces the lengthy process like surveying the areas, preparing contours, going to site, collecting the readings by using surveying instruments, total station, theodolite, etc. Through this GIS we can do all these things by sitting in our office, hence it reduces the work and save the time. Next, components of GIS: hardware and software components. Hardware: computer system, CPU, mouse, keyboard, printer, plotter, etc. In software includes softwares to perform GIS operations. These are the top 10 softwares to perform these GIS operations. First is ArcGIS, then QGIS, Google Earth, Batch Geo, Maptitude, and so on. There are many, but Google Map and Google Earth will only show you what the naked eye can see on the surface. These are used for only for basic needs, temporary works, whereas other software such as QGIS, ArcGIS, Maptitude, etc. are used for making maps, contours, and so on. Next, we are going to download QGIS software because it is the open source software. Anyone can download it. Here are the requirements of QGIS software. Your RAM should be sufficient to do all these GIS processes and operation. Minimum RAM requires 4 GB RAM. Storage better to have SSD. Processor should be i5 or better, and Windows should be 11 or Windows 10. How to download it? Here is the link and I will give the link in the description, or just search in the Google QGIS and then download from it. These softwares work on geographical coordinate system, which means latitude and longitude. It uses a three-dimensional spherical surface to define location on the Earth. Latitude or longitude locate exact position on Earth, but they are not the uniform units to measure and can't be used to measure the distances, areas, etc. So to measure the distances, areas, we need to convert these into projected coordinate system. Projected coordinate system is defined as on a flat two-dimensional surface. It has constant lengths, angles, and areas across the two directions. In this software, GIS data is in two formats, raster and vector. Raster, it is represented in pixel format such as image. In vector, it is represented by polyline, point, and polygon. From this data and by using softwares, we can create a map composer location map by digitizing it. Generally, a map contains features such as point feature, polyline feature, polygon feature. In point feature, we can locate wells, bore wells, cities, fire stations, and in polyline, we can locate roads, rails, river, control lines, pipelines. In polygon, we can show forest area, urban areas, water bodies. Next is here we are going to see what are the applications of these GIS softwares. First is agriculture. In agriculture, we can do farm management and soil analysis. Soil analysis, here we can see what type of soil is available below the surface. Then crop monitoring. In crop monitoring, according to the type of soil present, we can grow suitable crops. Then yield prediction. Here we can find that how much yield is about to expect in future. Then disease or pest tracking. In this we can find how much crops are damaged due to the disease, and according to that we can take any actions to protect the other crops from these diseases. Then we have natural resource management. In this forestry, here we can know how much area is covered with forest. Then in mining we can find what type of minerals are beneath the surface. Next is water resources. Here we can see what is the groundwater level below. Then petroleum, here we can see the oil below the surface. Next is planning and economic development. In this we have land zoning. In land zoning means earthquake zones. In India we come under 4 zones: zone 2, 3, 4 and 5. Next, population forecast. We can calculate the population based on previous few decades data and present data, and we can predict the future population. Next is land cover. It includes trees, waters, bare ground, fallow land, type of trees, type of forest. On here we have civil engineering application. First is transportation. In transportation we have traffic management. Here we can find volume of vehicles moving on a road. Then we have route planning. In this we can find which is the fastest and the shortest route. Then we have accident analysis. Here we can find what are the reasons for the accidents and how can we prevent it. Then we have transport safety management. In this we can find the point where accidents are more, and we can take precautions before going to that point. Then we have highway maintenance. Here we can find how much the road is damaged and where it is damaged, and we can rebuild the road. Then we have watershed analysis. In this we have quality and quantity of water. In this we can find what type of quality of water is below the surface and how much it is. Then we have land use, land cover and soil. In land use we can find how much the area is covered with industrial area and how much it is populated area and how much it is residential area. Then we have topography. We can create topo map from these softwares. Then we have geology. Geology means soil below the earth, or soil, what type of soil is available. This is the end of the topic. Thank you for your patience.